Today's September 5th, and I've taken a couple of days off to recuperate from an extended water fast / hunger strike. It was very hard to, actually the fast was becoming it was not that difficult to keep after the maybe 11th or 12th day, but breaking it was more difficult to manage. And my body just was more exhausted then than I was before. During this time, each day that I have not posted a YouTube clip, I have noticed the FBI and certain individuals who are adversarial towards me, feel that I've felt them gain strength during the time that I'm not making these video clips, and I believe that that's due to the idea that they think that if I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind, and that conjectures can be made about my mental state or what kind of condition I'm in, and so therefore they think they can get away with a little bit more. So in the last couple of days I went from having my college processes going a lot more smoothly and in order, suddenly being stalled, delayed, and postponed. And I feel that that is due to the fact that I didn't continue putting up YouTube video clips that establish that there's nothing wrong with me. And so therefore they maybe think that they don't have to do anything anymore on their end, or not as much, because possibly they can create ideas of that I'm falling apart, I'm not healthy, I'm not in a good state, whatever. During this time, I've also had a college that had already accepted me and already offered me financial aid tell me that my transcripts were not in on time, which had nothing to do with me because I sent for them on the correct date, and suggest that I might not have full funding, and trying to basically put me back into this whole FBI loop of cutting me out of any kind of financial living, anything to live off of. So I'm dealing with that, and I have to find out tomorrow that supposedly they are going to waive the fact that a couple of documents didn't come in exactly on time, because I did send for them over a week ago before the deadline was due. So I think that that's the main thing that's been happening, is sort of pins and needles and people waiting to see what I was going to talk about next with regard to police and FBI and those who used the FBI to their own advantage, personal advantage, and also used others who have been involved in military forms of torture, that sort of thing. So it was sort of a lull, and then the first day, taking a day off, I don't think hurt, but then the next day and the day after, I think that suggested to somebody that possibly there's a weakness in me, I guess. So I'm still not prepared as of today to go into the details of what the FBI did with refusing to take my rape reports, and who got involved, and who was trying to block me from prosecuting those matters. And I'm not prepared yet to go into who got the FBI agents on their side to try to ruin my lawsuits that I had pending that protected my reputation and my own safety. And then, eventually the safety, whether or not I was able to be credible when talking about what was going on with my own child. So I think that until I find out a little bit more about how I'm going to be treated as of tomorrow. I'm going to leave it here for today.